Hello, everyone. I'm John Neville from Mindful Test Taking, and I'm here to talk to you today about craving versus desire. Now, there's a lot of confusion in the world regarding the nature of desire, and desire often gets lumped into cravings, which is actually not the case. Not to mention the fact that the Buddha was actually mistranslated as saying that desire is the root of all suffering. It's actually that craving is the root of all suffering. Now, I define a craving to be a tension or stress or fear based impulse for something that is either unhealthy or that the impulse is unhealthy because of how strong and intense that it is. Now, just try closing your eyes for a second and think of a craving that you have for something that you know is unhealthy and notice and focus on it and notice if your body tenses up, which makes the craving exist, which makes it stronger. And if that's the case, or if you notice that, then shake that off, keep your eyes closed, and now focus on a healthy desire that you have. Maybe it's a desire to exercise more or to eat healthy food. Where does this desire exist in your body? And I'm not talking about the guilt that you haven't done it yet. I'm talking about the initial inspiration in your body. Where does that live? And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So I define desire to be a presence-based or relaxation-based impulse that is ultimately wise for you to follow. So cravings in this definition and in this model, which I tend to prefer, cravings are tension or fear-based, and desires are presence-based or relaxation-based. And this is very similar to the discrepancy that I note between a negative feeling, such as fear or anger or frustration or even sadness or nervousness, and a positive, empowering feeling, such as gratitude or joy or peace or bliss, right? So I've talked about how the more mindful you become, which simply means the more physically relaxed you become, the less capable you are of holding negative, unhealthy feelings inside of your body. So you literally cannot suppress them or hold on to them inside anymore. And the greater your capacity to allow positive feelings to flow through your body becomes as well. So you become more confident, you become more joyful, you become more grateful, the more progressively relaxed you become in your life, which ultimately comes from practicing mindfulness as well as engaging in obviously several other healthy activities, healthy eating, cardio exercise, etc. Now, the same is true of your cravings and your desires. The more progressively relaxed you become, the more mindful you become, same thing, the less you crave, because you feel content inside of yourself. You feel happier inside of yourself. So you no longer crave or feel needy towards things that you do not have, whether they're healthy or unhealthy. And the stronger and healthier your desires become. So maybe you have a desire to lose weight. And because you're carrying a lot of tension in your body, it feels like a really strong feeling. In fact, it's probably a hybrid between being a desire and a craving. It's coming from a healthy, deep, heart-centered place, but because you're carrying a lot of tension and dissatisfaction, it's getting distorted or twisted into a strong, intense, uncomfortable craving, which ultimately makes it hard to take action on. But then you've been learning mindfulness, and you've become privy to the power of progressive relaxation and mindful awareness. And that's actually been loosening the tension that you've experienced around your desire to have a healthier body and to lose more weight, which calms and quiets your mind and makes it easier for you to focus on concrete, clear, productive next actions for you to take towards having a healthier body. So as you can see, reducing your craving in this case actually made it easier for you to take action and to strengthen your intention to move forward and experience progress in this area of your life. This is what the Buddha was talking about when he talked about how craving is actually the root of all suffering. So it's dissatisfaction with who we are now and with what we currently have that actually stops us from taking action and creating change. But when you practice mindful awareness and when you utilize a lot of the techniques that we teach in our program to reduce your dissatisfaction, improve your contentment, and reduce the amount of physical tension that you experience in your body, then you actually become much more clear and focused on the healthy desires that you have and how you can actually take action on them starting right here and right now today. So I hope this has really inspired you to become as strong of a relaxer as you can possibly be. Because as your progressive relaxation skills improve and as the tension in your body diminishes, you will become increasingly a bold, wise, prudent action taker in your own life, both for yourself and for the lives of others. Thank you so much for paying attention, and have a wonderful day.